Wow, what's happening with you? What's happening with you? What's happening with you? This your boy New Orleans 0504 coming again today with another topic. You know what I'm saying? This topic today, you hear me, is real interesting because you hear a lot of black women say this, but really don't show it. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of other podcasts and other people don't talked about this shit, but no. This right here, over here, is the truth. I don't give a fuck about that other shit that they be talking about. We actually talk about what the Webster Dictionary actually talks about. You know what I'm saying? We don't actually just throw it out there to just listen to it, motherfucker. No, we actually show y'all and teach y'all to understand how black women act, how they are fucking up, and how they are pushing their man out of the household. Right? This is what this YouTube channel is about. Showing you sucker ass guys out here, you hear me? Not to be a sucker and to actually understand how a black woman is gonna play you and deceive you, you hear me? To where you think that because of the outer appearance gets you in the door, but it really don't get you in the door, you dig? So we're gonna focus on these two main words that black women use and that everybody else using. You know what I'm saying? But before I get into my topic, I want to say rest in peace to Captain Samuel. Like I said before, baby, I'm gonna keep your legacy going. Not for me, but for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of black women need to listen to this shit. You hear me? If they don't listen to it and they don't catch on, then their ass is gonna die alone. You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of black women right now that are in that age category, getting damn near 50, 60 years old, and they still out here trying to compete with the young women. Like, your fucking time is up. You dig what I'm saying? Your fucking time is up. If you're born in the late 50s, early 60s and on up, your time is over, man. Sit your ass down, get your husband, and build the rest of your life, you know what I'm saying? And continue with the rest of your life with your husband. But you'll hear a lot of black women say, "Oh, I don't need a husband." You do need a husband. Because when your ass gets 60, 70 years old, and you living alone, your kids is not there, your kids don't give a fuck about you, then what gonna happen then? What gonna happen then? You just gonna fucking die alone. I told y'all before, man, the government already said it last year. Within the next 5 to 10 years, there won't be no more government assistance. You see, they're already trying to take away Social Security. That's crazy. But yo, what are you gonna do, black women, when there's no more child support? What are you gonna do when there's no more housing, no more Section 8? You can live for now, because that's what a lot of you black women does. Y'all live for now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't really give a fuck. Y'all just live for today. Y'all don't care what the fuck happens around you. As long as it's not happening to you, you don't give a fuck. You'll talk about it amongst your homegirls and shit. Oh, girl, you see what happened? This and all that shit, but you really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You're only focusing on yourself. Now, our topic today, you hear me? It's real genuine. Coming from a guy that I am, the type of guy that I am, the type of high quality man that I am, the type of caliber man that I am, right? And like I said, this channel is only based on black women. We're focusing on black women. We ain't focusing on black guys. We're focusing on black women because it's a black women channel. Like I said before, if you haven't subscribed, come on over here. Let me teach you how black women act. For a lot of you sucker ass guys out here, like I said, I'm not going to say simp. I'm going to say suckers. I'm not going to say beta man. I'm going to say sucker because that basically what y'all are, you hear me? Y'all see a piece of ass. Y'all want to run, you know what I'm saying, behind a piece of ass. Now, I know y'all remember a cartoon, right? And it's probably still going on. It's called Tom and Jerry, right? Tom and Jerry. You know when Tom used to run around Jerry, and he used to get tired, right? You hear me? He used to get tired. His tongue used to come out, and you'll see sweat or whatever they call it with dogs they have when they get tired, you know what I'm saying, the fluid come out of their mouth, off their tongue, right? That's what a lot of you suck ass guys is out here when it comes to you seeing a girl with a fat ass booty. Your tongue hang out your mouth. Your mouth be so motherfucker watery, you dig? But you really don't understand that woman, you hear me? You really don't understand that woman. You just want some pussy. You're not looking for the inside. Your ass is focused on some pussy. Black women, that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about 2 caliber words that y'all use. And I'm going to show y'all the definition. I'm going to tell y'all the definition. And I'm going to break it down to you what you're not and how you can get to what you're trying to get. How you actually sit out here, you hear me? And say what you are, but you really ain't. You this person. You're not this person, right? I'm going to give you, you know what I'm saying, different scenarios to where you can progress, you dig? To where you can get that high quality man that you say you wanted. To where you can keep your husband. To where you can keep your boyfriend. But we're going to focus on these 2 words right here. That black women are today, and that black women actually think they are. You know what I'm saying? But really they ain't. And I'm going to break this shit down to you. So, the topic today is black modern day women versus traditional wives. I know a lot of you black women's gonna hate me on this motherfucking topic, but you know, like I say all the time in my content, I don't give a fuck what y'all say, you hear me? I don't give a fuck about none of that, you hear me? But we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about what a traditional wife is and what y'all black modern day women are today. Right? We're going to start off with modern day women. I'm going to give you definition of modern day women, right, so you can understand. A modern day woman is anyone who is living in the now. Like I said earlier, black women only live for now, today. They only focus on what they focusing on. So, like I said, modern woman. A modern day woman is anyone who is living in the now, who questions, who asks, who challenges. Anyone who is living in the now, who questions, who asks, who challenges. I know a lot of y'all seen Kevin Samuel, you know what I'm saying, his channel. How many women that came on his channel you seen, you hear me, that challenged his facts when there was really facts? This is what we see today. Black modern day women. They like to challenge a guy perspective. They like to challenge whatever a guy do. Whatever a guy say that's true, they like to challenge in that. They don't want to take it. They want to just challenge it. Oh, well, I don't think that's correct. This is what black modern women say today in this generation. See, way back then, back in the 1910s, 1920s, you didn't have modern day women. You didn't. Right? You didn't have that. In this generation, in this time frame now, you have black women that wants to run the household. Black women that wants to run the household. Black women that want to be in a guy role. But them shoes are too big for you, black women, to fulfill. Because guess what? Every day you see a guy get shot, killed by the police, his amendment, his constitutional rights being violated. You don't see black women do that. You see black males getting beat up. You see Spanish guys getting beat up. Shit like that, shot, killed, innocent, off a traffic stop. So black women, it's a lot of black women's out here, you hear me? Modern day women's out here that want to fulfill a guy role in the household. She could be married, but still want to control the marriage. She want to challenge everything that her husband actually says to her. She want to ask questions. She want to know who, what, when, where, and how to her husband. Right? That's not your position to ask that. You dig what I'm saying? You heard me? That's not your position. Your position is a wife. When you get picked to be a wife, that guy is picking you because he might see that you could be a potential wife. When a guy step up to you, ask you out on a date, you know, you got some guys that'll ask you, you know what I'm saying, on a date for some pussy. But then you have the other guys that asking you out on a date so he can actually see that you might be the potential wife that he's been looking for. But like I said, a lot of women's out here, they put on a betrayal. You know what I'm saying? They put on a phony, a front. They put on a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? To make guys believe that they are who they say they are, but really they ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's why we talking about black modern day women versus traditional wives. We're going to get to the traditional wife part. But we need to focus on black modern day right now. These particular word, modern day women. You know what I'm saying? Modern day women, because so many black women want to be a wife, but still have that role as a modern day woman. How can you be a modern day woman and a wife at the same time? That shit ain't gonna work. Your marriage is gonna crumble. Your relationship is gonna crumble. You trying to get a man, you ain't gonna get a man. Because you're playing that role as a modern day woman, but making this guy think that you're a traditional wife and that you want him to pick you. That's just like a lot of black women right now that are modern women that open up their mouth and say they want a high standard guy. You know what I'm saying? A high quality guy. But don't have the position to be a high quality woman, to be a high profile wife or a traditional wife. Like I said before, anyone who is living in the now, that's a modern day woman. Guys, how many do you see? How many black women out here, you hear me? Do you see they just living for today? How many do you see that are just living for today? They only focusing on themselves. That's why you see a lot of girls, a lot of females, I'm going to say a lot of black women, I'm going to say a lot of black women that goes on vacation with their homegirls. Spend all their money to get their hair did, nails did, feet did, buy them a couple of outfits, and go with their homegirl on a vacation. Because they only living for now. That is what they living for. They're living for it now. They're living for just only this today. They're not thinking about in the future, damn, if I spend all my money when I turn 60, 65 years old, would I be able to provide for myself at that age? Because I know my kids is going to get older and they're going to be running around just like I used to run around. See, black modern women don't think like that. Like I said before, in my other content, they don't think about legacy. A black modern woman would go broke trying to look good for somebody else. Look good for the world. Black modern women would go broke. Use all they fucking tax money. They will use all their tax money just to look good on the outside, but the inside are fucked up. You hear me? The mind is not right there. You know what I'm saying? Their mind is not there completely. They got fucking trust issues. But guess what? They'll walk out this motherfucker like everything is gravy. You hear me? Black modern women will walk out this motherfucker. And like I said, a serpent. Deceitful. Knowing damn well y'all got issues in the inside. But guess what? Y'all will come across a guy that you think is doing good with himself, and you'll bring all that fucking baggage with y'all. Y'all will bring all that baggage with you. And then there are some baggage that you try to hide away from guys. It might not catch a guy right then and there, but eventually it'll catch a guy. It's going to catch his attention. You know what I'm saying? But you have a lot of black modern women that have baggage. They solely have baggage. And the thing about it, right, is they are mentally fucked up. Modern day women are mentally fucked up. They only focus on what they need, what they want, how they need it, how they want it. So they'll use a man to get what they want. They'll use their ass to get what they want. You see it each and every day. This is what I'm saying to you, right? You see it each and every day. Black women, they wear tights. They wear something short to show off their physique, to show off their ass, to get what they want. But you hear a lot of women out this motherfucker say, I don't need a man. So if you don't need a man, then why is you showing provocative clothes? If you don't need a man, why are you showing provocative clothes? Dress like a wife would dress. Don't dress like a black modern woman would dress, because that's what you see around here. Black modern women dressing nasty. Their ass hanging out of their clothes. Then they'll sit up there and say, oh man, you can't get mad at me because my booty big. I ain't trying to hear that bullshit, you hear me? You know what you're doing. You know how you can get guys out here. Because that's the only thing that you could bring to the table. Ass and coochie. Ass and coochie. You ask a woman straight up, hey, what can you bring to the table? And she'll actually say, well, I could bring me. We don't want you. We don't need you. We like you. But we don't need a woman. Now, we might need you to keep a legacy going on. Yes. Because that's what y'all that's what y'all supposed to be anyway. Y'all supposed to be a helpmate. But you have so many black modern women that want to be a man in a marriage, want to be a man in a relationship, or want to be a man in general. And they're expecting that masculinity, energy that they possess, they'll expect to go out here and get a successful guy. A guy that's doing good for himself. And that shit is not going to work. That shit is not going to work. So, modern day black women, what are you going to do? You got two sides to pick. You're going to stay the same, grow older and older, no husband, or you're going to say, hey, I need to be that traditional wife. Black modern women. Like I said before, the definition is anyone who is living in the now, who question. You see a lot of black women that question how a guy speak. You see it on different podcasts when a guy asks a question to these modern black women, and they'll question a man. They'll question a man question. Like I say, right? This is what black modern day does. A guy can ask that black woman, that modern day woman, hey, such and such, such and such. What that modern black woman would do is they'll go around the question. They'll go around the question, come right back, and ask you a question and expect you to answer their question without them answering the question. And you know why they does that? You know why black modern woman does that? Because they don't want to answer your question. And they don't have the answer for that question that you asked them. That's why, guys, go around asking. If you're involved with a woman, if you're in a relationship or you trying to get close to a woman, ask them this simple ass question. It's a simple question. Hey, what can you bring to the table that I would love about you that you haven't given out to your exes or your sneaky link or your intimacy partner in the past? Ask them that. And I guarantee you, They'll either catch an attitude, get mad about that question, or use this word. Well, I don't think it's going to work out between us. I don't think it's going to work out between us. You know why? Because she don't want to answer that question. She wasn't expecting, guys, you to ask her a question like that. And you know why? Because her focus is, okay, listen, I got to ask. So that's what you should be focusing on. You shouldn't be focusing on what I'm willing to bring to the table. You should be focusing on, hey, you got your sexy woman, or you got your woman with a fat ass. I chose you, you ain't chose me. Black guys, listen to what I'm saying to you. Guys in general, stop being a sucker. You're going to get caught up being a sucker. And that black woman, that black model woman won't give a fuck. Long as you there to provide for her, she don't really, I'm going to be honest with you, she don't really give a fuck about if you provide for her kids or not. If you come across a single black woman that has kids, matter of fact, a modern day black woman that has kids, you'll see it that she don't give a fuck about her kids. As long as you provide for her on how she look when she goes out in public, that is all what matters. She can give two fucks about if these kids wearing the same dirty ass clothes. She can give a fuck about not providing for her kids. That's why you see a lot of guys that don't want to be on child support. You know why? Because they know that woman is not gonna actually do for her kids. 90% of women that are getting child support, black modern women that are getting child support from a guy, is not using that money the right way. Or not using that money the right way. And then you'll hear a homegirl be like, girl, if he ain't doing nothing, girl, put his ass on child support. If he ain't doing nothing, put his ass on child support. Your homegirl, if she's a real homegirl, your real homegirl should be telling you, hey, y'all need to work this out for the kids. That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to work it out for the kids. Y'all don't need to focus on y'all issues that y'all got against each other. Y'all should be working it out for the kids. Girl, I don't think you should put them on child support. You say you don't need a guy anyway. You say you don't need a guy anyway. But you do need that damn child support. That's what you need, huh? But you run around this motherfucker here, all these black modern women say, hey, I don't need a man. Then you look at it, you look at their background, they getting child support. Like I said, black women are deceitful. Deceitful. Who ask? That's what it also says. Anyone who is living in the now, who questions, who acts, who challenges. Who acts. That's what black modern woman does. They ask you when, where, how, and what. That's what modern black women does. They ask you this, they ask you that, they ask you this, they ask you that. Right? But like I said before, guys, these are the black modern women that say they are traditional wives, but really ain't fucking traditional wives. They put on a front. They put on a show. They put on a show in public to make other people think that, oh yeah, but like I said, behind closed doors, they take off their fucking mask that they had in public of thinking that she's a traditional wife, and they put on that fucking modern day woman. You ain't shit, blah, 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 this, blah, blah, blah. What are you doing? What are you doing? How you doing this and that and that? This is black modern women. This is what they does. They also challenges. They challenge your authority. They challenge you on the truth. When you talk about the truth, that's what they did. That's what they did. Modern black women. That's what they did to Kevin Samuel. Called the man gay. Telling other people, oh, why would I listen to a person that was divorced and shit like that? You don't know what the fuck happened in that man's divorce. You don't. You don't know what the fuck happened to where him and his child mother didn't work out. 10 times out of 10, it be the women. It be the women fault. Why guys are leaving out of the household. It be the women fault. Why guys say fuck their kids. I ain't gonna take care of the kids. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot of you suck ass nigga get on and talk about some man, he should take care of his kids. Damn. You want him to still to be in that negativity ass way of the mother? You suck ass nigga. That's what you want? Talk to me, I talk back, you hear me? Like I said, I'm breaking it down. I'm breaking it down. Because a lot of y'all black women don't even know what the fuck a traditional wife is. So I'm breaking it down. Guys, I'm breaking it down. So you can sniff out a black modern woman from a traditional wife. That way, when you get and you start talking to a woman, like I said, ask this simple question. Just simple. It's very simple, guys. What can you bring to the table that I would love about you that you haven't given out to your exes, your old intimacy partners, or your old sneaky links? What did you give to them that you can give to me that I would love about you? Ask them that question. When you come in contact, when you take a woman out for the first time, you ask her that question. And see how her motherfucking antenna flares up. You see how the devil horns come out. You'll see the real woman come out of her ass, you hear me? You know why? Because black modern women can't answer a simple question. Ask them a simple question, they catch an attitude. You ask them a simple thing, hey, how much you weigh? Why you worrying about my weight? Black women, they like to challenge you. They living in for today. They ain't living for the future. These are what black modern women does. They only focus on them. Catch an attitude when you ask them questions. Why does that matter? That's what they'll say. Why does that matter? You should be focusing on me. I am focusing on your ass. I want to know who the fuck I'm dealing with. I want to know if I get you pregnant, are you going to be a traditional wife, or is you going to be a black modern woman? That's what guys, average guys and on up. I ain't talking about broke ass guys. I'm talking about average guys and on up. Average, successful guys on up. We're focusing on, hey, if you a black modern woman or a traditional wife, I don't want to get a woman and she turned out to be a goddamn black modern woman and not a traditional wife. That's why, guys, come on over here. Come on over to my channel. I'm showing you and teaching you about black women. How they character says something totally different. How they inside is so shitty, but they make themselves to be so good when it comes to the outer appearance. You don't want that, guys. You don't want a woman with a fat ass booty, and she's a black modern woman. I would take me a flat booty ass white woman, or a flat booty ass Asian woman, or a flat booty ass Spanish woman that know what a traditional wife is, than to take a black woman with a fat ass booty and act like a modern black woman, but put on a scheme to making guys think that she's a traditional wife. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I would marry a white woman with no ass and no titties than to fuck with a black woman that think that she's all about herself. Because I know in the relationship it's not gonna work. She gonna file for divorce. She gonna want alimony. She gonna want child support. See, guys go through hassle each and every day. We got to deal with divorces. We got to deal with police brutality. We got to deal with black women. We have to deal with everything society brings towards black guys. I'm talking about black guys. That's what we go through each and every day. We got to look over our shoulder to see if the police don't pull us over just to pull us over, just to cause a scene so they can point their gun at us and shoot us. But black modern women don't see that. They want to take on the role as a man. But if you put their ass in the same situation that us black guys go through, they would want that. You know what? I need to go ahead and be feminine. I don't want that role as a man. But this is what black modern women does. This is what black modern women are. They want to be a man. They want to be the head of the household. They want to be the one that's leading. One thing about me being a successful guy, I would not let a woman lead me in a fucking relationship, a marriage, or none of that shit. Because I know way more than y'all. I done been around this motherfucker, you hear me? I done lived in 58 different countries. 43 different states I done lived in. I know way more than a black modern woman know. I know way more than a black modern woman know about herself. So you're not going to tell a successful guy how to lead when he makes way more money than your ass. You're not. He'll look at you and be like, you know what? On to the next female. Until he get that traditional wife. But that's what I'm saying to you. It's too many black modern women out here. There's too many black modern women out here, you hear me? That is what a black modern woman is. The one who challenges you. In a marriage, guys, in a marriage. This little proportion right here, it go for marriages. If you're married to a black woman and she's not a traditional wife and she act like a black modern woman, your marriage ain't gonna last. Listen to what I'm saying to you, black guys that are married. If you are in a relationship to where your woman, I'm gonna say if you're in a marriage to where a relationship as well, I ain't gonna exclude y'all. But if you're in a relationship, let's say if you're in a relationship to where your woman is all about herself and she's not thinking about the whole relationship, then that relationship is not gonna work out. That relationship is not gonna work out. You dig? Listen to what I'm saying to you, black modern women. Are you going to get out of that fucking modernized mind frame and get onto a traditional wife mind frame? Or are you going to do that? Because like I said before in all my other content, your days is getting shorter. Once you start reaching 30 and 40 and 50 years old, damn near 60 years old, guys around your age ain't looking for a woman that are 30 and on up to marry. They're not. They would rather go and get a younger woman between the age of 18 to 22. And you probably say, oh, but that's wrong. No, that's not wrong. An 18 to 22-year-old would listen quicker than a woman that is 27 and on up. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Between an 18 and 22-year-old woman will listen before a 27 and on up woman listen. You know why? Because a 27 and on up, she's a black modern woman. She only focusing on herself. She don't give a fuck about you. She ain't gonna listen. She's not gonna be submissive. She's not gonna be cooperative. She gonna focus on what she wants, how she want it. And if you can't provide that for her, she gonna leave you and go out to get another one. That's what black modern women are. That is what black modern women are. Simple. Anyone who is living in the now, that means today. That means today. Living in the now. Not worrying about tomorrow. Not worrying about the next day, the next day, next day. They're only living for now. They're only living for themselves now. That's what black modern women are. They're only focusing on their self. Who ask questions. When you get them, when you say something, they gotta ask a question out there. Why I gotta do that? Why I gotta do this? But like I said, if they bosses ask you to do something, guess what they do? Yes, a boss. I does it. They listen to their boss quick. That's what black modern women are. Black modern women are a pretender out in public, but behind closed doors are fakers. And that's when they real self come out. Behind closed, they real self come out. Behind closed, that black modern day women come out of them. In public, I'm a traditional, wholesome woman. I'm never in fault. That's how they. You'll see women's out here. You'll see black modern women's out here. They walk with their nose up in the air, like they the hot shit. You heard me? Like they the really hot shit out here, but they really ain't. And that's why a lot of single black women won't get married. You want to see the ratio of black women not getting married? I'm gonna show you. Since y'all was saying Kevin Samuel was lying. Let me show you. What race has the lowest marriage rate? Black Americans. Black American. Black American. But I'm going to give you black demographic so y'all can understand. So I want y'all to see, since y'all was saying that Kevin Samuels was lying, this is black demographic, but they talks about African American not getting married. In 2019, only 30% of African Americans were married, compared to 48% of all Americans. Half or 50% of African Americans have never been married. Never been married. These are the black modern women. Y'all thought Kevin Samuel was lying, huh? This man was telling you the fucking facts about black modern women. Guys are not running to marry black modern women. This is black demographic, y'all. This is black demographic. You see the percentage? The percentage? The percentage. One out of 4 black women will get married. That's crazy, right? Black modern women, I want y'all to listen. Since y'all say y'all don't need a man, right? I want y'all to listen to this. This to let you know, black modern women, that no other race is trying to fuck with you. Listen to what I said to you. Ain't no other guys trying to marry your ass because they know the bullshit that y'all bring to the table. Black women were the least likely to marry non-black men at only 7%. Black women were the least likely to marry non-black men at only 7% in 2017. That was just what, 5 years ago? 2017. And only 4% were married to white men. So what that tell you, black modern women? What does that tell you? That tells you that your ass need to get on page. That tells you you need to stop fucking divorcing your husband and fucking up the relationship. That is what that tells you. Ain't no other race is trying to marry you. Let me show y'all. So y'all can see. This is black demographic. Black demographic. Black guys. If you run into a black model woman, run. Don't stay there. You got white girls out here with ass. You got Asian girls out here with ass. You got Spanish girls out here with ass. But those Spanish, white, Asian women with ass ain't no modern day women. They are traditional wives. So black guys, if you only looking for ass, you got white girls out here with ass that will love you, support you, understand you, listening. You got Asian women out here. You got Asian women now that got ass. Natural. We talking about natural ass. See, back in the day, way back in the day, the 80s, 70s, you had Asian women ain't had no ass. But now you got Asian women with ass. And I'm not talking about plastic. I'm talking about real ass. Real ass. Born ass. You got white girl with ass. Real natural ass. You got Spanish women with someone with natural ass. Someone with natural ass. Black American modern women. This is that diagram. This is black marriage in 2017. You think Kevin Samuel lying? He wasn't lying. How many do you think? Listen to what I'm saying to you. Black interrelationship marriages. You hear a lot of black modern women say, I don't give a fuck. He go to a white woman, go to a white woman. If you don't like me, go to a white woman. Why you always bringing up white women? How many black men and women have married out since 2017? Black man had a white spouse, a white woman, black man. 409. This was in 2017. Now them bitch done went higher. 2017, black male, it was 409,000. Black women went out and had a white spouse, 172,000. Hispanic spouse, black man, 162,000. Black women, 82,000. That y'all had went out and got a Hispanic man. I told you guys in my other content. I told you. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I told you, right? Y'all didn't believe me. This is black demographic, which they speak the truth. CDC speak the truth as well. NPR speak the truth as well. I told you, black guys. The only reason why black women are going out, black modern women are going out and marrying white, Hispanic, and other is because black men say, you know what, fuck y'all. We're going to the other side. That is what they're saying. Listen to what I'm saying to you so y'all can understand. I just tried to tell y'all on my other content. Go back and listen to my other content. Go back and listen to my other content. Other races ain't trying to marry you, motherfucking black modern woman, because they know the attitude that y'all gonna bring to a marriage. They gotta deal with your bullshit. I told you they sit back and see how y'all treat your own skin complexion. Black women, black modern women. They see that y'all treat your own black skin complexion like this, so they ain't trying to marry y'all. They ain't trying to marry y'all. But you have black women, right? You have black women that will go to a white guy, Spanish guy, and other race, right? Because guys are saying, you know what? I'm done with your bullshit. I don't want to deal with your ass no more. You ain't shit. You will never be shit. So I'm going to the white woman. Like I just showed you, in 2017, 409,000 black guys have got married to a white woman. And only 172,000 got married to a white man. I told you guys, y'all thought I was bullshit. This is real facts. Like I said, this channel over here is real facts about black women. How black women are destroying their kids' lives and how they're pushing out the black guys in the household, how they're pushing out the husband in the household, or how they are pushing guys out in general. This channel right here is truth. Black modern women, they only focus on themselves. That's what black modern women does. They only focusing on themselves. Like I said, I gave you the definition. Anyone who is living in the now, who questions, who asks, who challenges. See this every day in a marriage. See this every day in a relationship. You see this constantly. Listen to what I'm saying to you. You see this constantly. Black modern day women would challenge a black man authority. But guess what? Go out into the world and don't challenge a white man, a Hispanic man, or any other non-black. They won't challenge them. They won't challenge them. Why, black women? Why would you challenge your black husband or black boyfriend or black guys in general and degrade them, downplay them, but you won't go out there and do that to the white man or the Hispanic man or non-black males in general? Why you won't do that? I need to know. My audience need to know, black modern women. Why won't you? Now, let's get to traditional wife. Because a lot of black modern women say they're traditional wife outside, but get back in behind closed doors and be a black woman. Let me give you the definition of a traditional wife. A traditional wife. This is what a traditional wife is. A woman who prefers to take a traditional or ultra-traditional role in marriage, including the beliefs that a woman place is in the home and that wives should be under a husband's wing or protection. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Because a lot of black modern women gonna get mad like a motherfucker. Because that's who they are. They did that to Kevin Samuels. You can't do that over here. I'm a real motherfucker, you hear me? I don't wear no motherfucking suit and tie. I ain't doing that. I'm gonna give it to you at blood raw, you hear me? From the bone grizzle. I'm from New Orleans, baby. I'm a Haitian dude from New Orleans. So I'm gonna give it to you the truth. The facts. Not fiction, but non-fiction. Non-fiction don't mean real. Fiction means fake. This channel is going to give it to you blood raw, black women, because y'all need to be put in y'all place. Y'all don't know y'all fucking place. A lot of y'all want to be fucking mans. But once the man role start to hit your ass, you can't fulfill them damn shoes. You hear me? Let me give you the definition again. What a traditional wife is. A woman who prefers to take a traditional or ultra-traditional role in a marriage, including the beliefs that a woman place is in the house or home. That's what a traditional wife is. There's a lot of black women that walks out here and say, hey, I'm a traditional wife. But you fucking working. You worrying about a fucking career. How you a traditional wife when you're focusing on a career? That's not a traditional wife. Back then, you ain't seen traditional wife go out this motherfucking and worry about a fucking career. Nah, she was home tending to the kids. That's what her job is. And the traditional husband was the one that go out and provide. You'll hear a lot of women say, a lot of modern black women say, oh, well, there's more women that are stepping up to the plate than guys. Who fault is that? It's how y'all black women pick them. If you pick a guy that ain't never had no hustling skill in his whole fucking life, then you're not going to get a traditional husband. You're going to get a guy that sits on his ass and play video game all fucking day long. That's what you're going to get. So black modern women, you can't sit up and say, oh, well, I see more women doing the providing than the guys. Yeah, because you the one that fucking pick them. You the one that picked them. That's your fucking fault. You know if you have a suitable guy because he'll work hard. Average guys in on up work hard. Successful guys, they work hard to get to the position that they're in. But a lot of women choose a broke ass guy than the average guy. Black modern women chooses a guy that is broke, playing video games, smoking, drinking all fucking day long, popping pills, doing all types of drugs all day long, before they'll choose a guy that works at a 9 to 5. And that shit is crazy as hell. But a lot of these black modern women talking about something, I'm a traditional wife. How the fuck you a traditional wife? A traditional wife stay the fuck home. A traditional wife don't complain about being home. A traditional wife listen. A traditional wife be a doer to her husband. That's what a traditional wife does. A traditional wife is a nurturing. A traditional wife stay home, watch the kids. That's what a traditional wife is. That is what a traditional wife is. A traditional wife will give up her career to be a traditional wife. A lot of black modern women would not give up their role. I don't want a guy to tell me what to do. I want to make my own money. But you sitting up here talking about saying you want a successful guy. A successful guy comes with not fucking focusing on your fucking career. That's what if you want a high quality guy, a successful guy, you gonna have to fucking listen. You're gonna have to put your career on a hold for that man. A lot of black modern women won't do that. But they will open up their mouth and say, I'm a traditional wife. You ask her, hey, do you think that you're a traditional wife? You'll hear a lot of these motherfuckers say, about 75% of them motherfuckers say, yeah, I'm a traditional wife. And then you ask them, tell me something that makes you traditional. Oh, well, I work. That's the one mistake right there. That let you know you ain't a fucking traditional wife. Because a traditional wife put her career on the back burner. A traditional wife will stay in the house and let her man provide for him. And she don't complain. She don't complain about sex. She don't complain about cooking for her husband. She don't complain about nurturing her kids. She damn sure don't complain about being at the house with the kids. That's what a traditional wife is. But you have so many black modern women, that will put herself in a role and get mad when a guy say, bitch, you ain't no damn traditional wife. Yeah. Well, get mad when a guy say you ain't a traditional wife. You ain't. If your career is put over your man or your husband, then you ain't a traditional wife. I just gave you the definition of traditional wife. I'm going to say it again. A woman who prefers to take a traditional or ultra-traditional role in a marriage, including the beliefs that a woman place is in the home and the wife should be under a husband, wing, or protection. That is what a traditional wife is. That is what a traditional wife is. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of these black women sit up there and say, I'm a traditional wife, I'm a traditional wife. I got traits of traditional wife. Because you can wash dishes, because you can pay some bullshit ass bills, light bills, water bill, or whatever the fuck, don't make you a traditional wife. And that is what getting a lot of these black women's confused. I'm here to set the record straight that a lot of you motherfucker, over 90% of you black modern women are not traditional wives. Y'all are black modern women, like y'all position, black modern women. Black modern women, don't listen. Traditional wife, listen. Black modern women challenges their husband. Traditional wife, don't challenge. Black modern women talk back to their husband or their boyfriend or guys in general. Traditional wives don't do that. Black women want to be a man, had a man role. Traditional wives know her position as a woman in a relationship or a marriage. Black modern women complain, make excuses, hesitate on shit. Traditional wife don't complain. No, her man is out providing for the household. And like I said, I'm not talking about broke ass guys. I'm talking about average guys and on up. I'm not talking about broke ass guys. I keep saying that to y'all, black modern women. Because y'all might think that I'm talking about broke ass guys. Listen to my mouth. I'm not talking about broke ass guys. I'm talking about average guys and on up that can provide for you. Black modern women, you hear it every day. You know what I'm saying? With black modern women, you hear this shit every fucking day. I want a traditional man. I want a traditional man. I want a traditional man. I want a traditional husband. I want a traditional husband. And guess what? 100 times out of 100, she ain't a fucking traditional wife. How you want something, but you ain't there? Like I said before, with a black modern woman, she only live for the now. A traditional wife live for the legacy. Black modern women only live for now. A traditional wife lives for a legacy, lives for her family. A black modern woman will kick her family to the curb. She don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck that the father want to work it out to be in a family. She don't. She only living for herself. That's why she asks you questions a lot. That's why she challenge you on your words all the fucking time. That's what black modern women does. That is what black modern women does today. That's why you got so many fucking black modern women that won't get married, that won't get picked to be married. And ain't no other fucking races coming to marry y'all. I just showed you the diagram in 2017. This is 2022, you hear me? The shit done went higher than that. Ain't nobody coming to marry a fucking black modern woman. They know y'all gonna file for divorce. That's why you see a lot of guys now just fucking on y'all and going about their business. Cause y'all don't know y'all fucking role. Y'all think when a guy say, hey, can you be quiet? You think that's harsh. I don't get it. You want a traditional husband, but your ass ain't a traditional wife. That don't make no fucking sense. Like I said, guys, listen to what I'm saying to you guys. They want what they want, but they're not willing to give back what they want. I'll repeat this again to you guys. Black modern women want what they want, but they would not give back what they want. They want a traditional husband. They won't even give back that traditional wife role. In a relationship or marriage, you can do a whole lot of fucking things for a woman, and guess what? You think she's gonna give that shit back to you? Nah. Because she's only focusing on herself. In a marriage or in a relationship, right? You have a lot of women that will spend her money how she want to spend, but also take your money and spend it how you want to spend it. But then when you ask her, hey, let me get your money and spend it how I want to spend it, she'll look at you and be like, nigga, you ain't work for it. I had to go out here and bust my ass. I had to go out here and listen to the aggravating ass clients, customers, my boss. That's what black modern women does. They would do 15%, and a guy can do 1,000,000%. She gonna only give him what she think is right, that will make him feel good. If a guy giving a woman 1,000,000% of him, supporting, providing for the family, doing all that shit, guess what that modern black woman gonna still do? Give them what they think that is suitable for them. I wish I would be giving 1,000,000% to you motherfuckers, and you motherfuckers ain't gonna give me 1,000,000% back. Me, I got many options. I have many options. So the thing about it right is, if I'm doing 1,000,000%, I want your ass to do 1,000,000% as well. If you complain about it, if you catch an attitude about it, I ain't fucking with you. I'm not. Why would I deal with that? That's a hassle. If I'm spoiling you, providing for you, showing you that I'm different from other guys out here that you done dealt with, and you can't give me back in return, oh, hell no. Listen to what I'm saying to you guys. If a woman ain't doing that in a marriage or a relationship, leave. I don't give a fuck. Leave. Because the relationship gonna continue going down, going down, going down, going down. And guys, you're gonna be miserable in that relationship or in that marriage. You're gonna be miserable. So, like I said before, a traditional wife. I'm gonna give you the definition. This is what a traditional wife is, so y'all can see it. This is what a traditional wife is. You know what I'm saying? That's a traditional wife. A woman who knows, who prefer to take a traditional or ultra-traditional role in a marriage. You hear me? Including the belief that a woman, that means that she believes that, hey, I don't need to go out here and get a career because my husband, I believe that my husband is going to take care of this household. That is what a traditional wife is. A traditional wife is a person that's going to listen to her husband. If her husband say, hey, we should go to the right. If we're on a deserted island, right? If we're on a deserted island, right? A traditional wife with her family, let's say it's her husband, her, and she got 3 kids, right? This is what a traditional wife. I'm gonna give you an example. This is an example of a traditional wife. She know that she need to eat, right, on that deserted island. She knows she need to eat. She knows the kids need to eat. She know that the kids need nurturing. clothing. So what that traditional wife would do is she would go out and make clothes out of whatever the husband killed, right? So, example of a traditional wife. She on a deserted island, right? And her husband tell her, hey, I think we should go right. This is a better way to go right, where we can find all the animals. We can eat off the animal, cook them. We can make clothes out of them to where the kids can be warm, to where there's no harm coming upon our marriage. No harm come before our family. You dig what I'm saying? That traditional wife gonna say, okay, husband, let's go. Kids, get your shit. We going to follow we going to follow your father. We going to follow my husband, cause he know the right way. That's what a traditional wife would do. Listen, be a doer. Now, on the other hand, the modern black women would say, hell nah. You're gonna be leading me to the wrong path. I think we should go left. The guy's saying, hey, no, I think, baby, we should go right because this is the right way. No, that's not the right way. Challenging. That's what a modern day woman would do. A black modern day woman would. She'll challenge your authority. She'll challenge you on what you need to do for the family. She'll sit up there, nah, we need to go left. And then you go left and get fucked up. Now, oh, baby, I'm sorry. That's what black women does. Black women are prideful. Black modern women are prideful to say, hey, I'm wrong. That's why you see so many women on Kevin Samuels' show, right? That's why you see so many women on Kevin Samuels' show know they was in the fucking wrong, but they would still challenge this man on his facts. He can show them his facts, just like I'm showing y'all guys, just like I'm showing y'all my audience, to my subscriber. He can show facts on what he's talking about, and you still will have black modern women that would say, nah, that ain't facts. That's wrong. Because I seen this, put their emotions into it. That's what black modern women does. They put their emotions into it. They don't want to sit there and say, hey, man, you know what? I am in the wrong. You are right. They will hard down argue you and challenge your fucking rightness. They'll challenge your right, knowing damn well they ain't the wrong. But because they're so fucking prideful and they don't want to put their emotion to the side, they will keep that bitch and be like, nah, I don't think that. Nah, I don't think that. Nah, I don't think that. That's why you see so many. That's why a lot of them black women that came on this show would not get married. One out of 4 black modern women would get married. And then guess what? The other 3, if they don't get married, guess what? Oh, I choose not to be married. That's what they always say. Black women, when guys don't choose to marry their ass, they'll sit there and say, well, I choose to be married. I choose not to be married. I choose not to be married. No, the fuck you didn't. You didn't choose shit. If a guy don't walk up to your monkey ass, you hear me, and say, hey, I want to marry you, I think you the perfect traditional wife for me, then your motherfucking ass ain't gonna get married, you dig? That's why you see a lot of single black mothers out here. Because a lot of single black mothers challenge the father authority, and that's why they ass alone. You see them every day, holding their baby on their arm. You'll see about 2, 3, 4, 5 kids walking behind them. And then you look in the car, ain't no fucking man there. Ain't no husband there. Ain't no man there. In the family picture. You don't see that. Because there are so many black modern women that want to challenge what a guy say out their mouth. You see it on different social media. You see it on different podcasts. You go up on YouTube and look at different podcasts. This right here ain't no podcast. This is a fucking channel. This is a black women's channel. This is a black women's channel for all black women that want to come over here, chime in, and listen to the truth about y'all. To the truth. A lot of guys will sit up there. I'm gonna be honest with you, hear me? A lot of these podcasts that I see, they want to be so soft-hearted for these women. For these black women. No, I'm gonna tell you, motherfucker, the straight honest truth to your face. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. You hear me? See, that's what I'm saying. That couldn't be me. Me starting a podcast and having black women's on. If y'all don't want to listen, get the fuck off. You hear me? You can get mad all you want to. And that's what they did. They got mad at Kevin Samuels because he wasn't no pussy. See, these women, he wasn't no... Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of them, he was being soft-hearted too. But me, to the bone grizzly, you hear me? I'm gonna be hard like a motherfucker, because that's what they need. They want to be in a man role anyway, so I'm gonna be hard. But yeah, that is what a traditional wife is. A traditional wife, listen, being a doer. Black women, stop saying you're a fucking traditional wife when you don't even do traditional wife things. If you so much, for all the single black women out here, if you so much a traditional wife, then why you ain't married? And I don't want to hear no bullshit about, oh, I choose not to be. I choose not to be. No, why the fuck you ain't married? If you consider yourself to be a traditional wife, why are you still in a relationship 2, 3, 4, 5 years and this man said, hey, and this man haven't proposed to you? You know why he haven't proposed to you? Because he don't see that you're a traditional wife. Like I said, he'll fuck on you. He'll get his dick wet, you hear me? He'll pay a couple of bills here and there. But marrying your ass, he won't do it. He won't do it. You dig what I'm saying? He won't do it. Because he's saying to himself, and he see other guys' situation and scenario, damn, she filing for divorce. See, that what gives a guy a flare in his head. I ain't gonna say no fucking red flag, because so many motherfuckers using that bullshit ass. I'm gonna say a flare. A flare in his mind. Like, damn, if I do marry her, damn, what is she gonna be? Is she gonna be a black modern woman, or she gonna be a traditional wife? I'm looking for a traditional wife. This is what guys thinking when they come in contact with a woman. Damn, is she gonna be a black modern woman, or is she going to be a traditional wife? So what they'll do is they'll say, you know what? I ain't even gonna marry her. I ain't even gonna propose. I'm going to see how it is. I'm gonna see. And then when your true colors start coming out and shit, cause true color from black modern women will come out. Then a guy be like, you know what? Okay, that's the reason why I ain't pick her as no damn true traditional wife. I just rather fuck on her. I help her with a couple of bills here and there. Otherwise than that, I go back out here and try to find me a wife. I go back out here and try to find me a traditional wife. Because like I said, a lot of you motherfuckers ain't traditional. A lot of you motherfuckers ain't traditional. A lot of you black modern women ain't traditional. But y'all sit out here and put on the front, and y'all sit up there and say, hey, I know I'm a traditional wife. If you're traditional wife, then why the fuck you single? If you're a traditional wife, why the fuck are you a single black mother? Why are you a single black woman? If you are a traditional wife, why haven't he proposed to you? Why? That's what I want to know. Traditional wives, black model women that say they could a traditional wife. I want to know. Talk to me. Tell me. Why are you not married? And I don't want to hear no excuse about, hey, I choose not to, because you don't choose shit. Why? Why you ain't married? The black demographic says in 2021 that 1 out of 4 women would get married. 1 out of 4. And guess what? Only 7% of black guys are marrying you motherfuckers. Now, I know that motherfucker went down now, because this is 2022. I know that shit done went down, you hear me? This is 2022. That was in 2017. Only 7% black guys were marrying y'all. 7? And only 4% white guys were marrying y'all. So now that bitch done went skyrocket now to where it probably about 2.3% would marry y'all. Black males. 2.3% black males would marry y'all. And it done went down to probably 0.084% that black guys will marry y'all. That was 5 years ago. This is the new generation now. So black modern women, I want to know, why aren't y'all married? Why are y'all single? That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? I want to know why a lot of you motherfuckers that sit up here, walk out here, and put on this front, you hear me, saying that you are a traditional wife, but you're really not. That's why I want to know, black modern women. You got to start thinking to yourself, hey, man, time is going by. Time is getting shorter. Time is getting shorter. That's why I want to know. Time is getting shorter. Black women, what are you going to do? You going to continue being that black modern woman where no guy's going to fucking marry you? Or is you going to be that traditional wife to where, hey, I'm going to be what my man want me to be, a traditional wife. That's what you got to get into your head. Black modern day women versus traditional wives. Like I said, I would rather take a white woman, an Asian woman, or a Hispanic woman with no ass that is a traditional wife, guys, than to take a black modern day woman with ass. Guys, do you want love? And you want a person that's going to treat you right, that's going to not complain, that's going to be a wife, stay-home wife? Or do you want to hear a black modern woman complain all the fucking time, make excuses, be on social media, showing her ass in fucking videos, bouncing ass? That's what a lot of black modern women does. You see them on social media, Instagram, Facebook, shaking their ass. Shaking their ass for attention. That ain't what a traditional wife does. A traditional wife is not gonna go out here and wear these skimpy ass fucking clothes to get a fucking attention. A traditional wife know, hey, that's my husband. He's providing for the house. I'm gonna wear something sexy for him. When he come in the house, he sit down, hey baby, can we talk? The food is prepared already. The kid is in bed, ready for school the next day. A traditional wife is going to sit down while her husband eating. Hey, baby, how's your day? Do you want me to rub your back? I know you're working 12, 14, 15, 16 hours. Or I know you was driving truck for this long time. How was your day? Just look in his eyes and be like, and just smile. That's what a traditional wife does. Sit down at a table, look in his eyes and just smile. Knowing that she has a provider. Knowing that she's a traditional wife for him. Knowing that whatever he asks of her, she's going to do. That's why she sit across from him and be happy. And he asks her, why are you smiling? And she open up her mouth and say, because I adore you. I appreciate every fucking thing that you do for us and do for the family. That is what a traditional wife does. A traditional wife understands how her husband, or when it comes to being out here providing for the household. That is what a traditional wife does. A black modern woman, you come in the house, you need to get your kids. Your kids doing this. Your kids doing that. Blah, 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 this. Blah, 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 that. Da, 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 this. Da, 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 da. That's what a black modern woman does. So guys, in general, do you want a black modern wife? Or do you want a traditional wife? Do you want a black modern day woman? Or do you want a traditional wife that you know you can count on? See, with a black modern wife or a black modern woman, you can't count on her ass. But a traditional wife, you can count on her. What are you going to do, guys? That's the real definition of black modern woman from a traditional wife. A black modern woman don't give a fuck. Like I said, a modern woman, anyone who is living in the now, who questions, who asks, who challenges. That's what a modern black women are. Traditional wife. Simple. A woman who knows or prefer to take on a role in that marriage. A wife, a woman. She's not masculine. She's not aggressive to her husband. She's not, you know what I'm saying, thinking that she all that. She don't have social media. A traditional wife don't have social media. She don't have Facebook. She don't have Instagram. She don't have none of this bullshit because she know that she has that husband. She know that she has that provider. A traditional wife is not going to put her career over her man. A traditional wife is not going to make excuses for her at her man. Complain to her man. She's going to face it and still ask her man, hey, baby, how was your day? Do you want me to rub your back? The kids is in the bed. They done clothed. I fed them. Now it's time for you to eat. Let's sit down and talk. Let's cuddle up. That is what a traditional wife does. A traditional wife put in action. That's what a traditional wife does. She put in action for her man. A black modern woman don't give a fuck about her man. As long as other niggas are in her DM, as long as other guys are in her DM, that's all that matters. A modern woman is going to continue having social media, continue responding to niggas DM her, saying all type of perverted shit. Oh, what you doing? Come over, smoke, drink. That's what a modern black woman would do. That's the definition. I just gave y'all the definition between how black modern women versus a traditional wife. That is what it is. So, black women, are you going to continue being a modern woman? Or you going to come on over here to the traditional wife? See, when you become a traditional wife, you get more out of your husband. When you become a modern day black woman, you only get dick. No bills is going to be paid. You just going to get dick. That's all you're going to get. You're going to get the sneaky link that you want, right? That's what black women's, modern day women want, right? Sneaky link. That's all you hear. I need me a sneaky link. I need me a sneaky link. That shit crazy than a motherfucker, you heard me? So many black women out here talking about their traditional wife. I'm giving you, guys, I'm putting into your mental note what a traditional wife is from a black modern woman. Do you want a woman that's going to listen, or do you want a woman that's going to be masculine? Think that she's over you when it comes to a marriage or a relationship. A lot of you guys that are in a marriage and a relationship are being suckered. And I'm going to call you that. Y'all niggas are suckers. Let your woman talk to you all types of ways. Let your woman bring in the most money. That's sucker shit. You're not a successful guy. You might as well go ahead and be a bum. But yeah, I love the topic. Topic was great. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, every day I'm going to bring in different content so y'all can understand a black modern day woman or a black woman in general, how they are fucking up, how they are destroying their kids' lives, how they destroying the black community. Because they is. They are destroying the black community. Black women, you're going to get on page. What are you going to start doing? Getting on page. You going to start getting on page? Or you going to continue doing what the fuck you want to do? And live your day lonely. See, a wife, a traditional wife, get treated like a traditional wife. A modern black woman get treated like a straight hoe. You want to be continue to hoe? Or guess what? Or what you want to be? A traditional wife. Like I said so many times, I seen so many women for Valentine's Day and Mother's Day buy shit for themselves. Like I said before, I seen so many black modern women ain't got no husband, no boyfriend, single, and buying shit for themselves. I seen a lot of Mother's Day, single black mothers, no husband, no man to be her husband. They buying shit for themselves. It's going to continue every year. You're going to see this every year. Christmas time come, you're going to see that. Her birthday, I'm about to give a fuck. You're going to start giving a fuck when you start turning 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, and there ain't no guy coming to run and marry you. I showed you in black demographic in 2017, only 7% of black males were marrying black women, and only 4% of white men were marrying black women. Like I said before, ain't nobody coming to marry y'all because y'all got attitude problems. Y'all don't want to be a listener. Y'all don't want to be submissive. Y'all don't want to be fit. Y'all don't want to be feminine. Y'all don't even want to be friendly out here to guys. Y'all want to catch attitudes. A guy open up a door for you, you want to catch an attitude. A guy say hi, you want to catch an attitude. And you wonder why your ass single and ain't nobody coming to marry your ass. And you're going to die alone. You're going to die alone. That's your choice, black women. That's your choice. You want to be a modern day woman? Or do you want to be a traditional wife? Simple. Simple as 1, 2, 3, you hear me? But yeah, before I get up out of here, man, I want to give a shout out to all my Zoes out here, you hear me? All my people around the world, you know what I'm saying? Continue doing what you do, you know what I'm saying? Uplifting yourself. Successful guys, average guys, keep doing what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if these black modern women don't want to listen, you got a white girl, Asian girl, Spanish girl, they're going to love you. They're going to listen. Go to them. Stop dealing with these black women that ain't going to listen. Let their ass be single. Let their ass, you know what I'm saying, live day by day with no husband. Let them live that. Because one day, then they're going to realize, like, when it's all said and done and it's too late, they're going to realize, like, damn, I should have fucking had me a fucking husband. Hey, but let them tell it. Let them tell it. Hey, I don't need a man. We'll see when your ass turn 40 and 50 years old and the guys around your age are not trying to marry you. They are going down. They are going between 18 to 22. They ain't dealing with females that are 27 on up, that are single, with attitude problems, that have all these fucking kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. Guys ain't dealing with that. They'll, like I said, they'll fuck on you, but they won't marry you. Guys know who traditional wives are. Guys know the difference between traditional wives. For some of y'all that don't know, I'm here to tell you. For some of y'all do know, continue going out here, guys, and get your traditional wives. Don't settle for the bullshit. Don't settle for all the bullshit that black modern women are bringing to your table. Like I said before, when you come across a woman and you just met them, and you just met that black woman, ask her this simple question, guys. Ask her this simple question. Hey, what can you bring to the table that I would love about you that you haven't given out to your exes or your old intimacy relationship or your sneaky link? What can you bring to the table that I would love about you? Not what you think I love, but what I would love about you that you haven't given out to your exes. And if she catch an attitude, guys, that when you know that she's a modern woman. Because a traditional wife is going to actually sit up there and tell you, hey, babe, I can't bring nothing, but I will try to bring more and listen to what you have to say. Choose, black women. Modern women status or traditional wife status. Like I say, man, every day I'm gonna bring this content, amazing content. Amazing content so you can understand. You dig what I'm saying? This your boy New Orleans Zoe, man, 504. Coming at you again with another banger, you hear me? I'm out here, baby.